Hey, planner babes. This is Brittany of Planning with Brit. If you are a newbie here, welcome to my channel. And if you're an oldie but goodie, welcome back. So you guys, it is Monday and it is July. Let me see where we're at. 7th? Am I right? 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th? Yes, it's Monday, July 7th. I know sometimes the days are going by me, but yes. So, of course, you guys know, filming my video kind of late. Not as late as I normally would be, but I'm here. So we're going to jump right into it. You guys, I won a giveaway about a week and a half ago from Yafa Brands and Private Reserves Inc. This is probably like the third giveaway I have won in over like a year and a half. But this is like a big giveaway that I won because I got to choose 3 different Private Reserve inks out of like the 60 colors that they have. And from Yafa Brands, I got to pick out one of the new, and I'm going to butcher this name because I do it all the time. It's the Monteverde, and it is the Innova Ombré Fusion fountain pen. So I got to choose out of the 3 colorways of this pen, and I got to choose 3 different inks from Private Reserve. I've never used Private Reserve inks before. I have looked at them. They are really gorgeous. They're pretty. I don't even own one of these. So all of this is new to me, and I'm super, super excited that I was able to win a giveaway of this stature. I think the other 2 giveaways I have won some First World Press inks and their carousel pens, but that's about it. And I think I've won 2 different giveaways of that, which is you normally get a bottle of ink and a pen. So yeah, I've won 2 of those before that people were hosting the giveaways in affiliation with First World Press. But this right here is a big one because you guys, first of all, look at the ink sizes. These are 60 milliliter bottles, and I think these are around $18 a piece. And then the Innova pen is, the fountain pen is $70, and the rollerball is $65. So this is a big deal. So this is a good giveaway to win. And again, I was super happy I won it. I think me and like 3 other people won the giveaway. So yeah, totally super awesome. It did come today. So of course, as usual, decided to wait until my kids are in bed sleeping. My twins are not asleep, but that's neither here nor there. But but I wanted to go ahead and do this video and swatch the inks and possibly ink this pen up. I have no idea what ink I'm going to put in this pen, but I guess once we swatch it, we will go ahead and see. So first I'm going to start with the inks. So the 3 that I chose was Plum, Cosmic Cobalt, and Rose Rage. You guys know I'm all into the pink, so pinks and purples. So I most definitely had to get some pink inks. They also gave me 2 small samples of the neon pink because I wasn't sure if I wanted to get Rose Rage or get neon pink. And I was like asking them, like, you know, you guys have all these different shades of pink. I know I'm going to get a blue color and a purple color. I don't know what paint color to get. So I kind of was set on Rose Rage. And the guys over at Private Reserve was like, oh, we can send you some samples of the neon pink. So thank you so much for sending me some neon pink samples. I can't wait to use them. So I'm going to hope I can swatch these 2. The way that the sample valves are, it looks like it's just a pop open. So I'm kind of scared to pop it open because I don't want to spill the ink everywhere. But we'll probably swatch this too while we're sitting here. But these were the 3 inks that I picked. Private Reserve also has some, I think they're called like ebony colors, where they're like really dark and earthy tones, like dark purple, browns, and greens. They're really pretty. They also have a line of shimmer inks. I think all of the inks have silver shimmer. I did take a look at those, but I might get one at the DC Pen Show next month in August. I have to see, but you know, coming from the shimmer girly, I kind of stayed away from the shimmer and got just some regular pretty nice colors. because typical, I don't really do silver shimmer in a lot of my inks, but the inks were really, really pretty. So I still might get one of the shimmer inks. And it's funny that I won this giveaway because I looked at the inks and I looked at my cart and I'm like, girl, you have nowhere else to put a bottle of ink. So you guys, I'm probably going to have to buy another planner card soon because I don't have anywhere to put anything. You guys know a lot of my first will press inks are up on my wall on my pretty pink bow shelves, and everything else is kind of on my cart. So I don't know. I'm gonna probably have to do some rearranging. We'll see. But so these are the inks. I'm going to go ahead and show the pen before we swatch the inks. So it was 3 colorways of this pen. So one colorway was blue, white, and gold, but the gold is like a yellow color. The other color was orange, violet, and like, I think fuchsia. Yeah, it was like fuchsia. So it's like really like bright. And then this colorway that I got is the violet, pink, and magenta. I did get this in a fine nib since none of the inks have shimmer. So I thought it'd be cool to get a fine nib. But yes, this is what I got. So yeah, we're going to take it out the box. And there she is. So of course it comes in this beautiful box. And then it has congratulations on your new pen. Enjoy a smooth writing experience and thank you for using our brand. In the pen box, of course, it has all of the instructions. It comes with a blue and a black ink cartridge. There is a converter inside of the pen. So there we go. And ta-da! Here she is. She is so gorgeous. It's funny, I showed my husband this pen earlier, and I wanted him to kind of see everything before I do my video. And I was like, oh my goodness, around the cap, it's got the carbon fiber going around it. So it is really, really gorgeous. And then it has the name of the pen on the cap. There's the colorway. So this is going to be, let's see, violet, pink, and magenta. There we go. So the violet on here is not a dark violet. It's like a bluish purple violet. And then you have like kind of like the baby pink. And then you can see the magenta in the cap. So yeah, it is really, really nice. And I thought it was a screw. It is a pull. So, but here we are. There's the fine nib. I do have friends who have this brand of pens and they said that it writes really, really smooth. So I'm hoping that that is the story to it. We unscrew it here. Here's the classic converter, of course. And the converter is screw. It's not push. That I do know. So, oh my gosh. Now my husband's work phone is going off with notifications. I'm going to have to like silence that. But there is the screw converter. So yeah, I'm really impressed with the pen. Like I said, I'm not sure what ink I'm going to use. I'm probably going to ink it with Rose Rage because it's going to match the pen, but we shall see. So we are going to put the pen to the side. I know it's like I really kind of don't have no space on my desk. And before we continue, let me silence my husband's work phone as it's going to keep going off with notifications. Give me a second. There we go. Okay. All right. And I'm sorry about that. Yeah. He has his work phone plugged up in the office, so he doesn't be trying to answer emails and stuff extremely late at night, which I don't know why people are sending him emails, but whatever. So here we go. So we're going to swatch the inks in my Leela journals. I kind of don't really want to do it on my pages I already have set up for journaling, but we're going to just go ahead because why not? They're already put together. I'm going to move the boxes to the side. I know, I just keep hitting this tripod. There we go. We're going to give ourselves some space. And let's see. We are going to take a pen. And I am going to write. So let's see. We're going to hopefully do this. Let's do this. Let's bend, and we're going to pull the tripod up some. There we go. That's going to make it a little bit easier for me to see and show you guys the inks. Okay, so we're going to put Private Reserve inks. And we're going to go in order. So we're going to do Plum. We are going to do Rose Rage. And then we're going to do Cosmic Cobalt. So I've noticed that I have a tendency of buying, of course, outside of pink inks, as you guys know. Also have a tendency of buying different shades of purple, and I find myself doing different shades of blue. When I first got into, when I first got into fountain pen inks, I think one of the first inks I bought was Ferris Wheel Press Tumbling Time Blue. If you guys remember when Ferris Wheel Press came out with that, it was extremely pretty. It is a pretty blue ink with red tones to it. And I think it does have some silver shimmer, but I love how that ink had looked. And I started liking blue inks. And I guess that's also because when I was in college, that's all I wrote with was blue ink pens. So, but I have a few different blue inks. I have, Tumbling Time Blue. I have Unfettered Flight. I have Tumultuous Tides. And then I have two different blue shades of the calligraphy ink from Ferris Wheel Press. I have Tides of Midas. That's another blue ink. They just came out with that like about 2 or 3 months ago. So, and then I have Venta Inks. That is a Filipino ink company. I have that one is called the Cosmos. So when I saw Cobalt Blue, Cosmic Cobalt, it made me think of Venta Inks Cosmos. So yeah. So we are going to start the swatching. So let's see. I really just don't have no space on my desk. And I was thinking about buying a bigger desk, but I'm not. We are going to wait until we move out of this house for me to buy a bigger desk, which that will be towards the end of next year. I don't really want to buy anything bigger and it doesn't fit in my office because, again, if you guys know, me and my husband share an office, so I don't want to buy anything bigger and takes up too much space because my desk fits in a corner and he has an L-shaped desk, so our desks work perfectly in here. All right, so this is a rich color. I'm going to do this without dropping it. So the first ink we're going to do is the Plum. As you see, a gorgeous, gorgeous purple. So we are going to do this. I know I'm being like really careful with this because these bottles are huge. So we are going to swatch it. Oh gosh, it is so pretty. Oh wow, I wasn't expecting it to be like that rich. And then I'm going to tear this paper towel in half. That way I can have that. And it's very, very pretty. I really like it. It is extremely gorgeous. So then we're going to write with it. Oh gosh, why so late at night people are out like making a whole bunch of noise? Goodness. So we're going to do so that is really, really pretty. So it's almost like, and I know on different paper, inks tend to be different because of this paper. Even though this paper is kind of white, but it's almost got a little bit of cream to it. I know it's gonna look a little bit different, but that looks extremely, extremely pretty. I love how it looks. It's really gorgeous. It's in that in between of pink and purple, which I love. I will probably be using this ink as a fall color, truth be told. So yeah, just so you guys can see. Oh, it is really pretty. It's really pretty. I like it. So next, we are going to do Rose Rage. So from what I gathered from Rose Rage, it is a pink with, I think, some yellow hues to it. So we're going to see. Let me carefully open this up. This is how it looks. Oh, this is going to be really pretty. So let's see. We are going to do this. Let's see what we got. Yep. It's that gorgeous pink with the yellow hues to it. So yes. All right. I think this is what I'm going to ink my pen with, you guys. Because it's very summery. All right, I like it. Oops. Yeah, we gotta be like really careful because me being clumsy, messing with bottles of ink at almost 10 o'clock at night, I most definitely am bound to have an accident with that. So that is Private Reserve Rose Rage. Yeah, to me, it has a little bit of yellow hues to it, but it is really pretty. It's not too bright and not too dull in the pink. And now we're going to do Cobalt Blue. Oh my gosh, stop all that noise. Without me hitting the tripod, because you guys, the tripod is in between my legs. So that is how that looks. Oh, it is so pretty. I don't know. I might have to ink my pen with this. It's like blue purple. All right, so let's see what we got. Oh yeah, this is extremely pretty. I like that. That is gorgeous. So we're gonna do this. Private. Reserve. Cosmic. Cobalt. Yeah, this is extremely, extremely pretty. Make sure my cap is on here. Okay, so and of course it would be okay. So this is what I was talking about. Let's look at the napkin for the Rose Rage. I set the Q-tip right there, and you can see the yellow hues. That's what I was talking about in it. Yeah, I'm getting ink on my desk. It's okay. So these are the 3 colors that I chose. And we are going to try and swatch the neon pink because I'm going to see if I can put it. Let's do this. Haha. Ink vial. I'm probably going to need 2. So I only had 3 of these left. I need to actually order some more. But I just didn't want to, I don't really want to keep them in this little thing. So we are going to do neon pink. We're going to try to do this on camera and not freaking spill it. So let's see how good I really can be on this video. So let's see. We are going to open one of these. And I'm going to probably have to do both valves. So let's scoot this over just a little bit for a second. All right. You guys pray for your girl because when I opened this, I saw it was leaking just a little bit. I do have an extra paper towel in front of me, so if we have an accident, it is truly okay. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get this put in here, both of them. But I'm gonna just take one at a time out. So this is what neon paint looks like. So let's see if I can pop this off without making a total mess. So far, so good. And we're gonna pour it in the ink vial. So let's see. Oh, okay, so I only need 1. I don't know why I thought it was gonna possibly fill that up. Okay, we just need 1. Let's put the top back on that. And we're gonna get the other one. I think I'm going to probably really like this color because, I mean, you know, you guys know I'm a paint girl, but there we go. I'm being very careful. I do not make a colossal of a mess. Yay, we did it. Woo-hoo. Okay. Now I'm gonna put these, I don't think I'm gonna throw these away, but I don't know if I'm gonna use them to like ship ink back to anybody else, cause it's a pop top. I would be scared that it's just going to be undone. So, okay. We're gonna get another Q-tip really fast so we can now swatch it. All right, you guys, neon pink. It really reminds me of like Pepto-Bismol. I'm not even gonna be funny. Whoa. Yeah, that is neon pink, all right. So, we're going to do that. And, oops. Got it. Reserve. I actually really do like this color. So, there we go. So now I swatched the sample. Okay. There we go. All 4 in a nutshell. So we have plum, rose rage, cosmic cobalt, and neon pink. On camera, to me, it doesn't look that neon, but looking at it not on camera, it is extremely neon pink. It's actually really cute. I like it. So I'm not sure what to ink my pen with. I don't even know if I'm gonna ink the pen now because I'm like totally confused. I hate when that happens, when I get a pen and inks and I don't know what to do with it. Decisions. So it's not gonna be neon pink. we're going to hold off on the pink. It's going to be between plum and rose rage right now. Cosmic cobalt, I'm going to hold off on it. I actually do have a few of my Twisby's clean that don't have no ink in it, so I might put cosmic cobalt in another pen. I am thinking Rose Rage is going to be the winner in this pen. You know what? Why not? Let's just go ahead and do it. So now, before we ink this up, I am going to write on my thing what it is. I can put it on my little valve. There, because I don't want to like not forget it. There we go. We are going to slap that. Nope. There goes my drawer. Okay. So we are going to put it on here. Bam. Okay. Okay, so now that we've done that, let's bring out Rose Rage again. And we are going to ink my pen. Yay! Oh, and just to let you guys know, the pen is heavy. As you can hear. It's extremely heavy, so, but it's really solid. Let's make sure this is in there. And then we're going to open this back up. I just splattered ink. It was a bubble at the top. It didn't really splat too much. Got a dot there. There we go. Okay. So we are going to ink her up on camera. Let's push this down again so we can get more ink. There we go. All right. So yeah, that's what I was talking about. You can probably see a little bit of the yellow hues in the in this ink. There you go. See, you can see it. Woo! I am just getting ink all over the place. Goodness gracious. All right. Well, I made a colossal of a mess. It's okay. So now we are going to I know I want to get this little bit of ink out. So that way I'm not getting ink all over the bottle. I'm going to need this other paper towel. Thank goodness I had an extra one up here. There we go. Okay. All right. You know, I appreciate y'all being on here. I know, me doing late night videos, it's just funny. Let's see if this posts. Oh, it does it? It does. Okay, it snaps. There we go. So, here is the Innova, and we are just going to write. Oops. New pen day. It writes very smooth. No issues. No issues or anything writing. New pen day. New ink day. And we're going to write I know I'm looking for the box. Goodness. using a fine nib. Inked with Private Reserve Rose Rage. And I'm just going to do a little bit of cursive. I'll just write my name. And yeah, it writes extremely smooth. There. I like it. It writes really smooth, like literally straight out the box. So, and it's a fine nib. I like it. No problems with it. It's really smooth, straight out the box. I like that the cap is a click post. I have a few pens that I can't post. I typically like to post my caps only because, one, I'm clumsy. I'm always knocking stuff over. You know, I will put my pen down and then put my cap somewhere else and be looking for the cap. That's just me, and I prefer to have my caps post. So I like that it posts. I like that it is a click post, so it's on there. It's not going anywhere. If my pen falls on the floor, if I fling it. Again, I do like the carbon fiber on the cap. It is extremely pretty. I like how the name is on the cap. And it looks like, oh, okay. Don't know if you can see it, but there's the M etched in the top of the cap. If you can see their logo. So yeah. And on the nib, does it say? I thought it said fine right here, but I can't see what it says on the nib itself. Yeah, I can't see what it says right there. It might be the name of the pen. I'm not sure. I can't tell, and I don't have my glasses on. So yeah. Actually, it says the name of the pen right here. It says something else right there. I don't know. I'm going to have to put on my glasses and try to look. But yeah. But here we go. The Monteverde Innova Ombré Fusion pen. It is, again, in violet pink and magenta in a fine nib. It writes beautifully. It writes smooth. These are the colors from Private Reserve inks, which is Plum, Rose Rage, Cosmic Cobalt, and my samples of neon pink that they sent me. These colors are really pretty. I might actually buy a green ink from them. I typically don't do green inks, even though I have a few of inks that are green in my collection. But they have one that is called Spearmint that I really, really like. It was really pretty. And there is another pinky one that I can't remember the name of right now off the top of my head. And there was a pretty like golden yellow, but like it was dark golden yellow. It wasn't bright. I can't remember what it was called. I want to say it was crushed orange, but crushed orange is orange. But it's another one. It's like a deep golden yellow. When I find out the name, I'll most definitely will talk about it on my Instagram. I'll show what ink it is. But they have a few more colors that I think I'm probably going to eventually put in my collection. So yeah. But here we go. Private Reserve inks and the Monteverde Innova Ombré Fusion fountain pen. Again, I got this from Yafa Brands. They are based in California. The pen does retail for $75 for the fountain pen. And I do know that the rollerball pen retails for $65. So there's the price points of that. And the bottles of ink for Private Reserve, I believe they're $18 each. And again, they are 60 ml size bottles, just so I can show you again right here. There we go. So yeah, awesome giveaway that I won. I'm glad that I won it. So yeah, and look how hard it is to, I can't even pull this. There we go. Yeah, when I say it posts, it posts. And then when you snap it back on, it's hard to pull off. I thought it was a twist earlier and I opened it and I took the barrel off and I was like, oh, it's not that. So yeah, it's it's you gotta put some oomph into it. So but I like it. It's really heavy and it's sturdy and it's sleek. So I like the pen. Thank you, Yafa Brands and Private Reserve, for holding this giveaway. And thank you for choosing me as one of the winners. And yeah, so there we go. But again, make sure you guys check out my Instagram. I'm going to be posting this on Instagram, the color inks. I think I've already posted the pen on Instagram. If I have it, I will be. There will be upcoming videos and Instagram posts of me writing with this, since there is a pink shade of ink in this pen, because the month of July I did choose a bunch of different pink inks to write with. So this will be added to my collection for the month to use. So yeah, most definitely keep a lookout. Make sure you guys like this video. Subscribe to my channel. If you are not following me on Instagram, shame on you. You should be. My Instagram is Brittany_loves, LUVS_pink. Hence the name. Pink is the game. Yes, that's my new saying. I said it in my last video and I thought it was kind of corny, but everybody who knows me personally and people that know me in the planner community know pink is my favorite color. Everything around me is pink, even down to my pajamas I have on. Yes, it's real. So, but yes, if you're not following me on Instagram, please follow me. I do all of my planning and my journaling posts there. I PR for a few shops. I am an affiliate of another shop. I most definitely promote everything that I purchase and I buy, because if I didn't like it, I wouldn't buy it. So yes, I do promote everything that I buy, anything that I win. So most definitely check me out over on Instagram. And I will leave all of the information down in the description box below of the sites that you can purchase these inks and pens from. Again, like I said, this pen comes in 3 different colorways. So I will most definitely put down the site and the shop's Instagram so you guys can also check them out. But thank you again for being here and watching my video. And until next time, bye, planner babes.